See, because they don't like to dress like I do. I like to put it on.
I had noticed, actually.
I
Yes.
love to put it on. I like to shine. In fact, I think everybody's supposed to do their own thing. This is what you call doing your own thing time.
Do you always dress like that, or?
Every day I go to the grocery store like this.
Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is MsTameraLyttle, and if you are new, welcome. Today's video, I really didn't have a direction on what way I wanted to go, but I did know I wanted to play around in some eyeshadow, and my two favorite colors are pink and green. No, I am not an AKA. I just love the combination of pink and green together. So as you can see, I'm starting off with my eyebrows are already done. I'm making sure that my lid is clean and primed for the eyeshadow, and for this part I just like to use like some pressed powder, so my L'Oreal pressed powder works pretty good. I'm starting out with one of my juvia'splace palettes, and I just chose a really light brown transitional color, nothing too fancy, nothing too dark, nothing that was going to distract from the vibrancy of the pink and green that I wanted to create. So I go into the Culture palette by juvia'splace, and this is a really pretty green, like it's a cross between an emerald green and like a jewel green color, but I love green. I just love green eyeshadow. So I'm putting that on the outer corner of my eye, trying to get it as deep and what is the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to get it concentrated right in the crease area. So I move on to the second lid, and you guys, this is where things got real. So, you know, I've done this look before, or a variation of this look, and I've never had an issue as far as laying down my color. But do you guys see that space? Like in the crease? I was so confused. I had no idea why that happened. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah, like how am I going to fix this? This has never happened to me before. So I tried to do several things, like adding a deeper color into that crease, but nothing worked. Like the more I tried, the worse it got. So I eventually had to just wipe off that whole eye and restart from scratch. Now, if you really pay attention, if you look really closely, you'll still see that little space. But I was like, no, we're going to figure something out, and we're going to try something else. But I just wanted to move on. So I didn't want to do like a very pronounced cut crease. I just wanted the pink color that I chose to be really vibrant. So that's why I chose to go in with a white concealer. So I'm going to go back into that same Culture palette, and I'm choosing a pink color. I'm not really sure the name of this color. I'll leave everything down in the description box below. But I really liked the color and the vibrancy of this pink and how it went with the green. But this just goes to show you that things don't always work out necessarily the way that you want them to. And I have to remind myself whenever I'm watching these videos or makeup videos and I'm watching these eyeshadow looks, it doesn't necessarily mean that the look was so easy. There is a behind the scenes thing to it, you know? And so I had to give myself just a little bit of grace. Now, in order to cover up that space that you guys saw, I remember that I had some glitters, like some little eyeshadow glitters that I can use, and the color combination of one of them I thought worked really, really well with the pink and green look. So that's what I did. You do see me laying down a little bit of glue, and this is the glue that the glitters came with. So I laid a little bit of the glue down, and I just put the glitter lightly on top of it. So it kind of gave this pink and green, you know, Caribbean carnival type of look, almost, so to speak. It came out really well. Now, one thing I will say, them damn glitters got everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Even the next day, I was cleaning up glitter. It was all over me, like all over me. I was so stressed out, but I was happy that I was able to come to a resolution for that little space that was happening in my eyeshadow. And to this day, I still can't figure out what happened or what went wrong. So because it took me so long for the eyes, I was so happy that I finally got it done and it was over with and I was able to move on to my face. I've really been into this Makeup Forever HD foundation lately. I've been wearing it to work and I really like the finish of it. So I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. Again, all of the products will be in the description box down below. I've used Makeup Forever HD and I also use my Loreal concealer. I want to say this is a new concealer. Y'all, this concealer is bomb. Like, the only high-end concealer that I've used is what you guys saw. It's the Too Faced concealer. But when it comes to my under eye concealer, L'Oreal is my go-to. It's very full coverage. It's very creamy. It's moisturizing and it doesn't dry you out or age underneath your eyes. I do like to blend out my contour just because I want to let my concealer sit for a little bit and give me that extra full coverage look. So once I'm finished out blending out all of my contour, I will move on to my concealer. It's always when I'm blending out my concealer that I start to really feel myself, right? Because no matter how I come up with these creative eye looks, to me, they don't really pull together until the rest of the face is done. So once I start to blend out my concealer and my contour, I really get to see the eyeshadow and how it looks. So by this point, I was really pleased. Kind of happy that things ended up like this because I probably wouldn't have took the risk of using the glitters otherwise. This was certainly a case of turning lemons into lemonade because I did not expect this look to turn out the way that it did. Now, when I bought the glitters, I had a completely different idea or direction that I wanted to go. But when I tell you they came in clutch, they came in clutch. So I'm very happy about that. I cannot stop raving about this Sephora Micro Smooth powder. Ever since that I got it, I have been using it every single time I've worn makeup, and it is literally the best powder. I'm absolutely going to be restocking. I'm probably going to go get another one just to make sure that I don't run out. But once it looks like I'm fully done with my face, I'm just going to move on to my under eye. I'm using the same exact colors from my lid on my under eye, and of course nothing completes a look to me without some lashes, boo boo. Yes, y'all know how I love my lashes. It just does it for me. Oh my gosh. Of course, I would not be me if I did not put on a highlighter. And I think in this video, you guys, I just went OD, like, oh my god, I was feeling myself so much. I think I put on like 3 different highlighters. I used my Fenty highlighter, I used a NYX highlighter, and then I used another like beauty supply store highlighter, I think. I don't even go nowhere. I had absolutely nowhere to go. I was just in the house walking around being cute, but it looks so good.
What you following me for?
So moving on to my lips, I'm going to go in with a lip liner by Juvia'splace. I want to say this is the Scorpion one. It's a deep color, but it's like a deep burgundy sort of a color, and I thought it would complement the eyes really well. So of course I'm going to use a complementing Juvia'splace lipstick. I don't remember the shade offhand. Again, everything will be in the description box down below. It is really matte, velvety, soft. It doesn't skip. It just goes on like a dream. Now, because I like my lips to be extra juicy and I love that ombre look, I do like to put a little bit of the white eyeliner just in the middle. It gives me a really pouty, juicy type lip. So with that being said, we are all done here, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget to share this video with your favorite makeup lover. So until I see you again, bye you guys.